Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Natalie and this is Eve's Rising Tarot. This is a general reading for the person on your mind in the area of romance and love. It's general, so it may not fully resonate with you, and roles can be reversed. Energy is fluid, so please switch roles as necessary. Because it's general, you'll definitely want to make sure that you use your intuition in discerning what's meant for you and what's not. It can be very harmful to take something that's not meant for you and try to fit it in your story. So please use your intuition, and if it feels like it's in resonance with your experience and the specifics of your experience with this person, then please take it. And let's get into it. Let's get a couple of cards to see where your person's at in regards to you. Please show me the collective's person's overall energy at this time. What is their overall energy? Oh, that one did flip. Interesting. Let's get one more and then I'll let you know what came out. Please show me your person's overall energy. Okay, very interesting way to start off the reading. First card that came out, Twin Flame. Otherworldly connection. A divine catalyst type of connection. You activated my soul to find my true purpose and destiny in life. You helped me heal in ways no one else could. Thank you for finding me again this time around. And pent-up anger. You have unresolved feelings from your past to make you resentful towards others. So this is their energy at this time. Pent-up anger and an awareness or a suspicion on their part that this might be a catalyst twin flame connection with you. This catalyst, self-reflective type of connection coming into contact with you is what may be helping them to see that these feelings of resentment that they feel are maybe towards you are projections from their past relationships onto you because you triggered. You triggered old wounds that they either refused to acknowledge or thought were healed because of time, but turns out they actually are not. How are each of you viewing the connection at this time? I'm going to actually put this up here. Pent-up anger. Okay, how are each of you viewing the connection at this time? Let's put 2 cards each. How are you each viewing the connection? For you, 9 of Wands, 9 of Cups. It's been heavy. It's been a journey. It's put you through the ringer. But at the same time, it's brought you to a place that you couldn't have dreamt of any better. You feel a sense of accomplishment and arrival. But you're weary. You're weary of the heaviness of the experiences that this person has put you through. But part of you is grateful for it and celebrating where you are now as a result of having come through this roller coaster. Let's see for your person. 6 of Pentacles in the Chariot. It feels like they've stepped through something, what they've experienced with you and come out on the other end wanting to give back, wanting to bring a sense of reciprocity to this connection. And this looks like for this person, it's been a really a battle of his or her willpower, pushing back or beyond these mental barriers. The ego, the ego has been a big hurdle in this person's journey. There is, even with wanting to give reciprocity, this person does feel a little bit superior. There's still that lingering egoic energy as they approach this. So wanting to give back, but not ready to step forward in a fully authentic and vulnerable way. Still a little guarded. Still lacking somewhere within them that they need to feel superior to you, like possibly they're doing you a favor by coming to you. So keep that in mind. Tower on the bottom of the deck. So either you or this person could have been through something unexpected, jarring, that crumbled your foundation of life and belief. Okay. Let's see. Tell me about this. 9 of Wands, 9 of Cups. Some aspect of you feels that you have reached some sort of destination in what you've been working towards in this connection, possibly healing, pursuit of what matters to you, connecting with your emotions. Why the 9 of Wands and the 9 of Cups as the collective's overall view of the connection? Rain, cleansing, purification, hydration. So, and that's what it feels like, is this cleansing of the old, of these experiences and the releasing of them. Possibly old wounds from past connections that this person illuminated for you. That has since, reconnected you with your emotional body, your heart space. It's been a heavy journey, but you have tackled it with courage and a warrior's heart. Okay, why the 6 of Pentacles and the Chariot for your person and how they're viewing the connection? Why the 6 of Pentacles and the Chariot, Spirit? Buds, new beginnings, expansion, and I'm pretty sure this has come out for your person, so I might be connecting with the same collective of listeners. You've helped them take, however small a step, towards moving beyond a massive change and upheaval in this person's life. They're still in the works of navigating what you've not put them through, but set them down the path of experiencing. And they are seeing potential, a bit of clarity, and there's a sense of a more expanded understanding of this connection and its purpose. The way they view you in this connection does feel somewhat new. It's transitioned from what it was to something that's new. They're seeing it in a new way. Okay, and let's see. How are you behaving towards one another? How is the collective and their person both behaving towards one another? I'm sorry I put my career before you. I'm trying to get out of debt. I'm willing to put in the time and effort now because I don't want to lose you. This little bit of ego, this need to feel superior and whatnot, and how they approach you, does feel like a self-protection means. If they come guarded, if they come if they come in a way that is guarded, and you don't respond the way that they would like or that would be ideal, then they can feel they haven't lost anything. And so you, in a sense, it looks like you are working heavily through your finances, and you put your career before this person, and they possibly took it as something else. I don't feel like you ever explained to this person the depth of trouble that your finances were in. You tried to work through it with dignity and a little bit of pride, and you wanted to handle it on your own and to be in a better place before you let this person in. And maybe your finances had gotten to a place that was less than ideal or not good because of your mental and emotional state. Possibly this disconnecting from your emotional space, these past hurts and experiences and relationships that had been kind of swept under the rug. You shifted towards trying to find comfort and peace in the physical and material areas of life. It looks like possibly you're in a better place now. You've put the work in, and there's a sense of cleansing and purification to your situation, to your overall energy at this time. Okay, how are they behaving towards you or this connection? How are they behaving towards you? Addictions clouded my vision. I'm trying to get my life together. So, in some sense, this person, in dealing with life, they had turned to things that helped them to numb out, things that took away their clarity and their focus in life and made things really hazy and foggy. And this feels like it could be the mental barrier that this chariot represents, them kind of pushing through or at the doorstep of pushing beyond and conquering. It could be something else. I mean, take it as it resonates for your experience. What is the strongest crossing energy existing between both of you, felt on both sides? What is the strongest crossing energy here? The dreamer. On each side, it feels like there is a sense of having an expectation of how this should go, how it should pan out. what you would like to happen, how you'd like the other person to behave, and there's a sense on both sides of being fixated on a specific story or outcome in this connection. Not being grounded in the actual experience of being mindful, being present, of what's actually happening, but getting lost in the mind, getting lost in the stories that the mind tells. And shifting to a space where you're starting to believe those stories as if they actually were real events. What does this look like in each of you? Tell me, Spirit, this dreamer energy, what does this look like in each person? The collective and the one they're here for. Tell me about this dreamer energy, Spirit. Okay. I knew it. We got yellow. Yellow for both. Mental energy. Okay, so for you, trust. What if something happens? So you are dreaming up stories of possible worst case scenarios. What if the worst thing that I don't want to happen actually does happen? And you're entertaining that, and you're giving life force and creative fuel to that dream, to that mental story. You're not alone. The universe is working with you. Relax and enjoy the adventure. Just as much as we can create the worst case scenario and every bad manifestation possible, right, in creating our happiness or misery, so too can you create the best case scenario if you keep your mind and your garden pure and you kick the adversarial energy of doubt and polarity out. What you think about, you create. What you focus on, whether it's what you don't want or do want, you create. So in some sense, you are manifesting that which you don't want to happen and possibly experiencing it right now. Maybe it's keeping you from this person. It is a crossing energy. Shift to, I take my hands off the wheel. Shift to, I let this flow and I keep my mind pure and strong and faith-based in this period of confusion, in this period of not knowing what's happening. Idle time is the devil's workshop. What is your idle mind dreaming up that does not make you happy right now? Maybe journal about that. Maybe pause the video and write it down, and at the end of it, come back and delve more into that with some automatic writing. What is the story that I'm telling myself right now that is bringing me unhappiness? All right, and for your person, clarifying the dreamer for them as the strongest crossing energy. I am trapped. Allow the parts of yourself you hide to make themselves known in the light. You will see the wisdom they hold. And this clarifies this want to give, this want to receive love, this want to feel loved and supported and connected, and to have that physical touch, that love, that strength with another person. But there are stories from childhood, stories from experiences, beliefs, and lack of learning how to connect with someone that are blocking this person and making or supporting them coming forward with a mask of some sort on. Not being their full, true, authentic self, and kind of coming forward with a sense of superiority, because they don't feel that they will be truly seen and received in their truth. And this person is kind of in a push and pull and an in-between of recognizing and seeing this story, seeing this behavior in themselves, but stepping into the strength of their willpower to pursue pushing beyond this perceived wall. They recognize and are aware that it is a wall, but it is a mental construct of the mind. And that's where this new beginning and this expansion is happening for this person. This person feels not good enough in their truth, undeserving in some way. And this could be this, I have unresolved feelings from the past that make them resentful towards others. These unhealed wounds. But you are the mirror that is showing them where to shine the light. They are whole. And they are in a process of integrating this expanded mind and understanding of this wholeness. They are good enough, but they don't see that in themselves. They see themselves through a very distorted lens. What are each of you being called to let go of? Let's get this here. What are each of you being called to let go of through this connection? What are each of you being called to let go of? Please show me, Spirit. So for you, what you're being called to let go of, I cannot give you what you want or deserve. I'm sorry. And this feels like self-doubt. This could also be a story that you've told yourself in making judgment calls on what their behavior means or lack thereof. You might be assuming that this person wants something that you don't possess, or that, it could be something with your looks, it could be something with your age, it could be if you do or don't have children. There's some story you're telling yourself that you are not good enough, or that you are not capable of feeling true joy and happiness and bringing true joy and happiness to this person's experience through your presence. Let this go. You can give this person what they need because they have everything they need. You would be simply just a bonus or a benefit in their life once they get to a point where they are whole and full in themselves, which they are stepping into. And this person, I don't feel guilty for how I treated you. My ego is too big to care. And this just keeps coming back, I think more clarification. So do you see this woman? She is giving to this less fortunate person, but do you see how her gaze is upward? Her chin is tilted up, this superior vibe. This person has treated you in a way that is hurtful. But I feel through what I'm seeing here, it's that it was things that were out of balance in this person's life that clouded their vision. I'm trying to get my life together. And I feel the way that they treated you was the result of having that clouded vision from these imbalances in their lives, these coping mechanisms that they were turning to and trying to find relief from the overwhelm of life. And there was the tower at the bottom of the deck as well. If this is your reading and this is truly what's happening with this twin flame connection, it's not a peaceful experience. It is a catalyst connection that's ultimately not about coming together in a romantic union. It's about seeing what is holding you back in the expansion of your soul, illuminating it, healing it, and working through it, and moving past it so as to continue your journey of expansion and purpose in your life, to connect with your purpose. So this person is at a lower or a different timeline, a different frequency, a lower vibration of, I'm getting the vision of the Fool, where the dog in one of my decks is in front of the story, the person, you, right? The Fool, the Fool's journey. The dog is leading the intuition. The third string actor is taking over the lead role in the play while that lead actor lets that happen. So there is an imbalance in where this is at, in where this person is operating from. They are letting their ego guide them, and they are not either hearing or connecting with or choosing to ignore their intuition and their higher mind's guidance, their inner wisdom. Addictions clouded, past tense. Perhaps this person is working to become, and I don't want to say the word for you two, but free of these vices, free of these things that hold them prisoner. I'm trying to get my life together. This person is stepping into a very heavy journey of healing from things that have kept them prisoner for a long time. Feeling these things that you have illuminated is no easy experience. This is heavy for this person. And in this experience, you will be called to have compassion for the suffering of this person and what they're going through in their efforts to expand and to awaken. Not only have compassion for them, but also for your own experience. And it feels like, in a sense, you are someone who is very resilient, who is very strong, and carries on so much of a burden that you don't recognize the heaviness of what you're experiencing until you have a physical symptom of some sort. This could be headaches, this could be extreme fatigue, this could be confusion, this could be depression. It feels like I'm being called to ask you, or to suggest that you try to be more mindful, or to look for or check in with yourself on what you're experiencing as you go through this process, so you have such a resilient aura and system that you can handle so much that you think you're fine until, your body just says, hey, we're not fine. Some heavy stuff is going on. What the heck? How come you didn't notice? So, in some way, or follow your intuition in making that a part of your practice, your lifestyle, your commitment to check in with yourself on what is happening energetically with you in this experience as you go through it, so you don't keep having these symptoms of your soul telling you to stop and to rest and to take care of yourself. Okay. What is the strongest energy felt between the two of you? The strongest connecting energy. Existing between and felt by both of you. What is the strongest connecting energy right now? I want to get one of these and one of another card. Strongest connecting energy between the two of you, religious factors. Your love life is influenced by religious upbringing and spiritual path. You or this person could have been raised in a religious family, and the person you're connecting with, or you, take it as it resonates, could be somebody who is approaching God, approaching understanding life off the beaten path in a very untraditional way. And this is there's an awareness that both sides have truth interwoven within them, within these systems. New love, a new person has stirred your romantic feelings. So this could be each other stirring it within one another, or it could be external. Maybe you're dating other people. Take it as it resonates. I get one more of this. Strongest connecting energy. Tell me more about this, Spirit. What more can you show me about the strongest connecting energy between the collective and the person they're here for? Everyone leaves. Everyone leaves. The strongest connecting energy is that you feel, I think, abandonment wounds. Each of you feels either consciously or subconsciously that this is not possible, that this connection and this that you feel with this person is not something that could withstand an actual connection. Both of you fears that one would walk away if this ever did come to fruition and if union did bring you together. All right. Everyone leaves. Okay. What advice does Spirit have for you? For your highest good and your greatest expansion towards truth and unconditional love, divine truth and unconditional love. What advice does Spirit have for you? What advice does Spirit have for you? Am I in my head or in my heart? And I had mentioned that, right? How you're viewing the connection is that it connected you with your heart. In some sense, or brought an awareness to you that you were not connected to your heart. So if you have not connected with your feelings, if you had not taken time to feel into what you're experiencing in this connection, do this. What is the quality of your self-talk? What if something happens? This is your energy that clarifies the dreamer, right? The up in the head energy, this yellow card. Our brain is like a muscle. If we condition it daily, the fears and limitations will take over. Mastering our thoughts is about being the creator of our own life. Where your head meets your heart is where miracles happen. In union, you will know completion between head and heart. Today's soul action. Master your mind. Watch an inspiring video. Do some tapping. Read an empowering book. Or write out all the reasons why you believe in yourself and your dreams. In some sense, Spirit is calling to your awareness that you are processing this experiencing, processing your feelings, processing this connection with your head predominantly. There may be bits of heart and emotion that are triggered and plucked as this experience evolves, but everyone leaves religious factors and new loves, the dreamer. Bring clarity, bring truth, bring light, bring faith into the stories you allow to play out in your mind. All right, let's get an angel number to close it out. $100. Inner knowing. And I'm being drawn back to that image I was seeing of the fool's dog standing in front of the fool on the cliff. This inferior survival base mind walking with a leash, the infinite creative life force spark of God within you. Take that vision in your mind and contemplate what that means to you for your experience, and how, if this applies to you, if that connects with you, how that's playing out in your life. Your heart is a wise and sacred portal to the divine, a place where wisdom and intuition reside. Through stillness and introspection, you can tap into the limitless well of knowing within you. This connection with your true self will guide you towards your highest path and purpose. So, Spirit is telling you, disconnect from this captivating, all-consuming 3D life, friends, work, commitments. Disconnect from it for 30 minutes and meditate. Say a prayer beforehand and ask for clarity and guidance through what you're experiencing through this confusion. Tap into that inner wisdom and put that intuitive self, that inner knowingness, that spark of God within you that knows all, that sees all, that can navigate you through this connection for your highest good and greatest expansion. Put that one in front of the dog. Bring those lanterns into the darkness and face the resistance. Shine light on it. Something is not so scary once the light is shown on it. Oftentimes it makes you regret how much time you wasted fearing that story. And I'm going to leave the reading there. I hope it was helpful for you. It is a timeless reading. So if you made it to the end and you've come across this in 2075 and it resonates and it helps you, it's for you. I'm sending you guys all so much love. And it's a pleasure to communicate with you and to help you in this way. And we'll talk to you all soon.